We are playing with this sponsor-drafted team on Battle Royale. Now, if you missed the stream, I suggest maybe heading over there, checking the stream out. We did this BR draft a couple days ago. We had a sponsor draft the team. This is going to be something that I do pretty often. We're going to go live on a live stream. A sponsor's going to draft the team, and then I'm going to make a video out of the gameplay with the games. We went 2-0 on the live stream. We did the draft. We played 2 games. We went 2-0. So we're 2-0 with this team. We get Ubaldo Jimenez 2013 flashback if we win one more game, and that will also unlock our 6-game reward. Let's see how we did with this team. Enjoy the gameplay. First game of this video, 3rd game of the run. We're going to have Logan Barrett going up against Brandon Finnegan. We try and put Jake Lamb at the top of the order to get that lefty-righty cheese, but it just never seems to work out for us that way. He's got 2 diamonds in his lineup, no golds, which means he's probably got a pretty solid bullpen. Let's see how we do against him. Obviously, we're going to get some guys warmed up right away in the pen, and as usual, if you follow this channel, we're playing someone who's 9-1 in our 3rd game on this BR run. I never get an easy road, even to just 6 games. I swear, I watch so many different people play Battle Royale, and they never get a tough game until like that 5-6 game marker. Me, nope. Always got to play tough guys early on, and he starts this thing off with an Oppo bomb from that Rafael Devers card. Next man up, Troy Tulowitzki. He's going to ground out to second base. That's going to give us our first out of that inning. This is how I look at it. If you give up 1 run early, you were planning on scoring 1 run in the game anyway, right? I mean, you're not going to win unless you don't score. So if we can hold them to 1 run, maybe we can salvage a tie, push this thing to extra innings. Maybe we can get a 2-run bomb. Who knows? We're down 1-0. First inning, we already got 1 out. Jake Lamb didn't do anything lefty-lefty, and then Buster Posey comes up, and he's going to manage a walk. So that's going to put a runner on first for our big bat, Reggie Jackson. And he hits a hard line drive out to right. I didn't realize he bobbled it, or I would have gone first to third with Buster Posey. Instead, we just got to hold up at second base. We have later advanced to second and third on a pass ball, and Aaron Hill comes up, pokes a single out to left field. We're going to score a run on that. We're also going to move Aaron Hill up to second base, which is going to keep us second and third once again with 1 out. And then Melky Cabrera, the switch-hitting outfielder, comes up. He's going to hit a sacrifice fly out to left. So we not only come back and tie this game, but we take the lead in the bottom of the first. We're up 2-1 now into the second. And he's got a 1-out base hit out the center field. Tony Gwynn's going to field that, bring it in. But he's now got a runner on first. Next man up, Yasmani Grandal. 1-2 count with 1 out. And we're going to sit him down looking. So now we got 2 outs. He's still got that runner on first. We're going to try and throw a curveball here. And it gets away from Posey. That's going to put the runner in scoring position. 1-1 count, 2 outs. And here's where it gets weird. He hits a base hit out to right field, but he doesn't hit it hard enough to score the run. Runner holds up at third. Now at this moment, I realize, okay, there's 2 outs. We can definitely get him at second base. I know he's going to score if he's not out at second, but Posey doesn't throw a good ball. He throws it away from him. He ends up tying the game. Later in the inning, bases loaded, he's going to ground out into a force out at second base to shortstop. So he tied it up. It's 2-2. We're going to skip into extras now. 5th inning, Jake Lamb. Finally, he gets the lefty-righty cheese, and he's going to hit a laser beam out the left center field. That's going to give him an extra base hit. Jake Lamb against righties is just too good. You can't pitch Jake Lamb with a righty in Battle Royale, so that's going to give us a runner in scoring position. And then Buster Posey makes up for that bad throw earlier, comes up here. He's going to hit a walk-off, game-winning RBI single. That'll score Jake Lamb. That's going to give us our 3rd win on this run. Shin-Soo Choo, 85 overall, 2013 veteran impact, is our 6-game reward. It's a good hitting card. I wouldn't mind having this card, but he just doesn't sell for much. It's not a gold you want to see pop up as your 6-game reward. He sells for just under 2,000 stubs. No profit on that. But if we can win 3 more games, we're going to have a diamond pop up as our 9-game reward. So let's see what we can do. We're playing the Fiji Flyers, and we have Tim Lincecum on the mound. He's got 99 Dawson, 89 Carter, 94 Bellinger, 88 Chris Taylor. He stacked his lineup. That means his bullpen sucks, so maybe we can score a run early, do some damage. But he's threatening early. First inning, 1 out. He's got a runner on third. He's got that diamond Cody Bellinger there. We brung Papa Paz out of the bullpen, and in a full count with 1 out, we missed our spot. And he's going to slice an extra base hit the other way with Bellinger. Gwynn's going to get to it pretty quickly. I thought he was going to hold up at second. I honestly did. I tried to backdoor him because I thought he was going to go back. He didn't. He gets a triple out of that. RBI triple for Bellinger. But as you can see right here, we are in fast forward mode because this game froze. And I honestly feel bad for the guy. He took the lead in the top of the first and it froze. I would have been livid if it was the other way around, but I'm not going to quit. So we sat here with the controller down for about a solid 30 to 40 minutes until finally he quit. And we ended up getting the W. So we are 4-0 on this run. We're going to jump into our next game. We're playing the New Orleans Kingfish. He's got Bryce Harper, Buddy Bell, Daniel Murphy at the top of his lineup. He also has the gold Colby Rasmus. So another guy who stacked his lineup. So if we can keep him off the board, we should be pretty good. If this is one of those games that goes deep, 3, 4, 5 into extra innings, we'll see. But he's going to start it off with a fly ball out to right with Bryce Harper. He's batting 100 with Bryce Harper, and he is a silver player. So I wasn't expecting this guy to be very good. He flies out with Bryce Harper. He comes up, he get a base hit with Buddy Bell out to left field. Next man up, Daniel Murphy. We're going to bring Papa Paz out again. He was the MVP of this bullpen. He gets a strikeout, and then Carlos Beltran, 0-2 count. We get him to swing over top of a very, very good slider. Back foot action. Top of the second now. Melky Cabrera up there. Luis Avalon pitching. 2-1 count, and that ball is torched out to right center field. That's going to be extra bases for Melky. He had wheels. It might have been a triple, but that's going to be 2. Next man up, Iglesias. Hard line drive out to center field. He tattooed that ball, but that's going to be an out. Doesn't advance to runners. Next man up, Mitch Moreland. I dropped my PCI, and that's a pop-up. We need a base hit here, or we're going to fold a leadoff double. You cannot fold leadoff doubles in Battle Royale. Tony Gwynn hits the ball hard there, but he was a little underneath of it on the PCI, and for that, it floats out to left field. No damage done after the leadoff double. But Papa Paz is throwing a gem here. Strikes out Colby Rasmus, and now Chris Taylor, he's going to go down swinging on the changeup. That's going to bring up Will Clark. We got the lefty-lefty, 1-1 count, 2 outs. And that's a pop-up out the shallow left. Iglesias has his hands on that one. We're 0-0 into the third now. We got to score a run here. But I'm going to let this play out for a second. No. It does not freeze again. That's not what happens. I don't know if my man was just frustrated because he couldn't hit water out of a boat. But we're going to bring Corey Dickerson in to pinch hit. And as he's coming in, we lost connection with our opponent. I was spamming X to try and hurry up and go through that animation where they show him warming up on the on-deck circle. So it went through quickly, but 2 straight disconnection wins. Very awkward. We're up 5-0. We have won our first 5 games with this team, and now we have Danny Duffy versus Ryan Vogelsong. He's got that 99 Griffey in his lineup, 94 Carlos Ruiz, and he also has a 7-1 record so far this season. So we've been playing some pretty tough opponents in this run early. One of the first 2 guys that we played on the live stream was pretty solid. We have beaten a 12-0 BR guy on this run. We've beaten a guy that was 9-1 in ranked seasons. We're playing against another guy who's 7-1 in ranked seasons. But he's got Ichiro on a leadoff walk. Then we get the pop-up, and now Ichiro's going to steal second. 2-2 count now to Ken Griffey Jr. Papa Paz in there once again, trying to limit the damage. And Ken Griffey Jr. is going to line out to left field. Ichiro is going to have to hold up at second base there, and that's going to bring Eduardo Nunez up. 3-2 count, 2 outs. He tries to hold his swing, but that's going to be a strike 3 on the slider. I almost brung a righty in to deal with Eduardo Nunez. I said, you know what? Papa Paz has been feeling himself. We're going to keep him out there. He gets us through that inning. And it's good that we didn't give up a run in that first inning because this one ended up being a barn burner. We're into the 5th now, top half. Jose Reyes leads it off with a double. Next man up, and he's going to drop a little blooper in front of Tony Gwynn. Later in the inning, bases are loaded, and he's going to hit a ground ball to second. Oh, that had force out at home written all over it. Instead, he breaks the scoreless tie and takes a 1-0 lead. And he's still got the bases loaded. But Ichiro's going to strike out here. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Again, still has the bases loaded. What are we going to do? Carlos Ruiz, shallow right field. He pops up. Is he going to try and tag up? Aaron Hill, awkward animation. But he's going to have to go back. So maybe we can hold this to a 1-run lead. And we can. Ken Griffey Jr. comes up. The 99 Griffey hitting with the bases loaded and 2 outs. We get him to fly out the center field. But for whatever reason in this game, we just could not get the PCI on the ball. I was dropping the PCI so bad in this game. It's going to be a pop-up to start the inning. Next man up. Mitch Moreland, he once again underneath of it on the PCI. That's going to be a routine fly ball out to right field. Billy Wagner comes in, 2 pitches, gets an out. And then Tony Gwynn, it looks like he got a decent swing on that, but I swung a little late. That's going to be a ground ball. Very, very, very ugly game from me right there. We end up losing in extra innings. I tried to pitch my way through it, but we just couldn't get the job done. I struggled to hit in that game. It was totally on me. We had opportunities. I folded. We didn't pitch well there in that 5th inning, and honestly, I was deep into my bullpen. We had already used Peacock. We had already used Will Smith. We had already used Papa Paz. We had already used John Axford, and he took advantage of the bottom of the barrel. Now, next man up. We got to win this game if we want Shin-Soo Choo. If we want to unlock our 9-game reward, we got to win this one, and I was feeling good about it. Finally, we're playing against someone who just doesn't seem to care. This guy did not set his lineup. He's got Commons leading off, Diamonds at the bottom, and Jake Lamb's going to get it started with a line drive out to right, but that's right at the right fielder. Not a good start. Next man up, Buster Posey. Very next pitch, still has his common starter out there. There's another line drive the other way, but right at the second baseman. 2-0 count to Reggie Jackson. We got another line drive, this time the left, and once again, he hits it right at the left fielder. We didn't give anything up in the bottom half of the first, and as you can see here, my ugly swings have come into this game as well. It became a trend with this team. I was just struggling to have patient at bats and put the PCI on the ball, but luckily, he made an error on the ball, and then he also threw it away once the center fielder got it. So that's going to put Aaron Hill on third with nobody out. Melky Cabrera comes up next, and that's going to be a base hit out to left field. Melky Cabrera, very underrated switch hitter in this game. Left fielder misplays it. That's going to put another runner in scoring position. So we take our 1-0 lead, and now Jose Iglesias is going to hit a single out to center field. That's going to be another RBI, or at least it seemed. We held him up at third. I don't know why. We end up out at second base, but I'm going to send Melky anyway. This guy was struggling to throw the ball in the field. You could tell he wasn't that good of an opponent, so we took advantage of it. We take a 2-0 lead, and now we have Papa Paz pitching in the third, trying to get this Shin-Soo Choo card. He strikes out Carlos Beltran. Next man up, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Aaron Hill takes care of that. Sit down Tony Gwynn. And now it's going to bring up the pitcher spot where he doesn't pinch hit. He just gave up at this point. He wasn't having very good at-bats. Our opponent, like I said at the beginning, he didn't even set his lineup. He was not a very good player. So we get our 6th win there in easy, routine fashion. That easy win makes up for the couple tough opponents that we had. Now, 94 overall Chase Headley breakout card is our diamond for 9 wins. It could have been better than that, but this card does sell for about 30 to 35K, so it's better than nothing. 3 wins. And we will get the Chase Headley. I might break this into a second video. Who knows? But we're going to play at least one more right here on this video. He's got Daniel Wright on the mound. We have Robert Stevenson pitching. We got Chris Taylor, Diamond Bautista, Diamond Daniel Murphy, 99 Chipper Jones, and 85 Miguel Cabrera. So again, his bullpen sucks. If we can keep him off the board early, we might have a shot. And that's a good curveball, well located on the outside. He just pushes it out to right field. Now, next man up, Jose Bautista, the Diamond. I was going to bring an arm out of the bullpen. Instead, I stayed with Robert Stevenson, and that was a mistake. 2-run homer from Joey Bats. Now we're going to bring Papa Paz in, try and limit the damage. He's got Daniel Murphy up there, and Daniel Murphy. Lefty, lefty crime. That's going to be a base hit out the center. Next man up, Chipper Jones. This guy's hitting everything that moves right now. We got to be careful with the 99, but we were not careful enough. I tried to time the jump, but it didn't happen. Melky can't make the grab, and that's going to do it for this run. We lose that game by a score of 4-0. Shin-Soo Choo, 85 overall, 82 Ubaldo Jimenez. Shout out to Vince, man. You did a good job drafting this team. I absolutely choked in that 1 extra inning game. That first loss, I'm not mad at that last loss. That guy was good. He was hitting good pitches. Sometimes it just happens. The guy was lighting the ball up. You got to tip your hat to your opponent sometimes. But that first loss is still bothering me. We did all right, though. We got a solid 6-game reward. I mean, I may be able to use that Shin-Soo Choo maybe in like an event or a tournament or something. I don't know. That card does hit the ball well. He just doesn't sell for much. But it is... I had fun, though. Shout out to Vince. Again, thank you for doing the draft. We will have another sponsored draft out soon. As a matter of fact, we did a sponsored draft on stream today. I'm about to do it in a couple of hours, which means you guys have already seen it by the time this video goes up. So I'll have another video like this out soon. Hopefully we can get a 9-win. Maybe we can go 12-0. Who knows? I'll see you guys then. I'm out.